fantasy, looter shooter, PvP, PvE, a battle pass, multiple classes, multi-classes, socket gems, and a developer who doesn't know where he's going. This is Dark and Darker. If you're like me, I imagine our stories are something like this. You played Escape from Tarkov for a couple months, hell, maybe a year and a half, and then one day you see a clip like this.
Run, Twix!
Well, I'd say that was pretty cool if you ask me. Coming from Tarkov, where the weapon of choice will always be a gun, Dark and Darker had the appeal of a fantasy looter shooter to me. And to be honest, I've never seen one up until then. My initial reaction was, oh sweet, a game that will hopefully play like Mordhau, and it's an extraction game. If you've never heard of Dark and Darker, you can go check out my other video, or of course, look it up and see for yourself what it's all about. So, it's pretty clear that the community of this game have a special relationship with SDF. If you're unfamiliar with that, let me tell you some of the things he's done to piss off the community. He thought it was a good idea to add in all attribute stats as a potential role for gear, and then he took it out, and then he added it back in, and then he took it back out again. He had the wonderful idea of doing a multi-class system, which, okay, at first was fun because nobody knew what they were doing, but it pretty quickly turned into hell. SDF is known to exclusively play one or two classes, but mainly Druid, and he's made statements in the past saying Druid is over-nerfed, but I mean, look at this shit. And I swear to God, I could be making this up, but I swear, he promised us a dwarf race a long time ago, and we've yet to see anything. He's just given us the dark elves and more cat skins. It doesn't matter. Moving on, this game received a lot of attention and was streamed by a lot of popular persons such as Moist Critical, aka Penguin Zero, aka Charlie, aka my long lost dad that hasn't paid child support in 16, Summit 1G, Soda Poppin', XQC, fucking Thomas Middleditch, the guy that from Silicon Valley, and my favorite streamer, Aqua FPS. So why did it go from such a respectable player count to only 10 to 13,000 players? Let's go back to when big streamers of Twitch were playing this game. You already know a massive influx of new players will also want to join in on the fun when they see this happening. This is great for two main reasons. 1. A healthy surge of new players. Joining a game like Dark and Darker comes with playing against people who may have played in previous playtests and know a lot more about the game than you do. However, if there's a massive population of new players, suddenly your odds of running into a lobster decreases dramatically. 2. Clip sharing. Around this time, streamers entering the game had clips being shared and turned into YouTube videos like Dark and Darker funny moments or Dark and Darker WTF compilations. These videos began to surface and trend, sharing funny clips from big streamers and mixing them with clips from smaller streamers or even some Reddit posts.
Blue jeans, these are shoes that I picked up in Mexico. This is maybe Prada. This is some.
So if all these great things happened, the game having such big names interacting with it, the community finally building itself, then where did everybody go? Before I start this next section, I just want to say that this is entirely opinion based, and if you want a source, me. I think that there's a fundamental problem with looter shooter extraction games, especially if they have a wipe. Hear me out. As a new player, when you pick up a game and try to play it casually, it's usually one you can jump right into and stay engaged in because of replayability aspects, or maybe the sense of achievement / rush of dopamine a person can get out of a satisfying win. I understand this feeling. I have way too many hours in Dota 2. I've tried my best but only made it to Gold Nova in CSGO. Now I've gotten my fair share of Battle Royale wins, but I still find myself coming back to these games time and time again. So why are games like Dark and Darker, Escape from Tarkov, Marauders, and the Cycle Frontier all dying off? Save for that last one. They shut that down almost 2 years ago. I plan to talk more extensively in another video about all these games and the connection they have, but for now, I'll stick to Dark and Darker and possibly pull in examples from other games. The point is, as said earlier, not only are you joining these veteran players, but you're also going against their stashes, which I'm sure is loaded with items that have rolls like 15% physical damage bonus, or +6 physical damage bonus, or maybe boots with +1,000,000 move speed. You get the point. Don't get me wrong, Naked runs in Dark and Darker are totally a thing just like Tarkov, but also just like Tarkov, you're probably gonna die doing it. I'm not going to even talk about the free gear that comes with the Squire, as that is a whole nother can of worms that I don't even want to open and talk about. But why don't you guys let me know what you think about the Squire down below in the comments. Do you hate him? Do you love him? Do you want to fuck? That's not all. The learning curve in this game is insane. It starts with your most basic tap and swing, hold to block, and eventually progresses into this insane wizard battle with the new sorcerer class that they have, or people doing insane acrobatics with rogues. However, unlike Tarkov, there are no mechanics where you can get head eyes and instantly die. Thank God for that, right? Instead, you can get brutally touched by a rogue, a panther which then turns into a chicken which then turns into a bear and kills you, or my personal favorite, the shotgun ranger to the face. In addition to all of this, it has been confirmed that hackers and cheaters are in the game gold farming, and yes, they are from a specific Asian region that I cannot name. Not only is the easy fix for this problem region locking the servers, but this suggestion has been shouted at SDF many times over the course of the game's development, but it's still a consistent and ongoing problem. So, we got a lot of people coming into this environment that can and will be brutally executed by more skilled players. One-shot mechanics that they are going to find out exist in this game, and they're going to start with a lot less gear than these veteran players. And the learning curve looks like this. Are we missing anything that could push away a potential new player to this game? Oh, right. The insane fucking developer. I don't want to spend too much time ranting on SDF, so I'll try to make it short. I feel like he doesn't write anything down ahead of time. He just makes these announcements off of vibes or right after he just snorted some goblin powder. It's not just me. Many in the community do not like the way of him implementing a feature just to take it out, only for him to put it back in the game again. This makes it very confusing and also frustrating for someone to get a handle on this game. Now listen, this is not a video just to hate on Dark or SDF. I had so much fun playing this game before, and there have been many memorable moments and interactions that I have shared with others through the voice chat in this game. I'm just trying to say why this game didn't seem to retain all those new players when it had the chance, and it's kind of obvious when you take all the reasons we have, and also at the fact that this game wipes every so often on top of that. I do appreciate the risk and endless hours involved with creating and maintaining a game like Dark and Darker, and to his credit, SDF has delivered on many things that he has talked about before, such as arena modes, new maps and bosses, new items and classes, and most recently, the new adventure mode. But I do think it might be for the best if he were to take a step back and let someone else take the reins. I got plenty of other games I need to grind, so I don't think I'll find myself coming back to this game anytime soon. But I'm really glad to see some people still having a ton of fun in this game, like JayGriffyuh. But otherwise, let me know what you guys think. My name's Kevin, and I like to talk about things that I find interesting. Take care.